Hello, everybody. I'm Campbell from QBGI Customs and Collections. This is a whole new podcast. It's the same people, but we're doing a different thing here. So along there is my guest, my partner in crime, my brother.
Yeah, it's like the Cobra Pit. Yep.
Yep.
We're on a new
And
YouTube channel.
Nice. And our special guest is Sam from Taranaki Collections. Am I saying that right, mate?
Yeah, Taranaki collectibles. That's the one.
Collectibles. Yep. Sorry, mate. Nice.
How you doing, Sam?
And yeah, how you going, Sam? Now, Sam here, he's organised an event, like a toy fair event, for like the last 3 years. Is that correct, mate, or even more?
Yeah. So this will be the third year. So we do one every year. So yeah. This will be our third one.
Nice indeed. Actually, I was going to ask you, hey, bro, can you turn that music down a bit, bro? It's finding hard for me to concentrate a bit.
Yeah. No worries, mate. No worries.
Sweet as, bro. Sweet as. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. Sweet as. We don't need a like live. Oh yeah. And before we get ahead, let's do the who's on the guests, who's on the chat. So we got Lamp Echo One, mate. How you going, brother?
Evening, Lamp. How you doing?
You're doing good, bro. We should have actually had you on board too, mate, since you've done a few toy fairs.
Yes, we should have. Actually, we can actually still invite him if he's
If
keen.
he wants to.
Yeah, I can still add it.
So yeah, mate, Sam, you said that you've been doing this for the last 3 years. I just want to pick your brains. What does it take to, especially for a young man like yourself, a young man with a family, getting this all organised and all that?
So I mean, I think from growing up as a kid, I've always had toys or kind of, collectibles, and it's always about the nostalgia, I guess, as you get older. And the key thing for us, like here in New Plymouth, was we didn't have one. So myself and other collectors, we always had to kind of travel outside the region. I know they've had big success up in Auckland and down in Wellington. There's like a toy fair in Taupo, obviously Wanganui as well, Palmerston North. But yeah, there was never one in New Plymouth, so it was kind of. I've never done event planning before or anything like that, but just a keen collector, and you kind of once I put my mind to something, it's kind of just let's go and get it done. So yeah, it kind of started as a conversation with my wife in the car, and we said, it'd be cool if New Plymouth had one, it'd be great. So about 2 weeks later after that, and then we kind of just asked around on some of the pages. Like I've got quite a few groups and pages that I follow online on Facebook, so I just kind of asked around, and we had the first one at the Akura Hall, and I think it was like 60 tables, and then we got to the actual day, and we had over 1,200 people turn up. So
wow.
we were blown away by that. It's like kind of New Plymouth's first event, and it was like, far out. This is this is something that the people want. So from there, we just carried it on. We moved it into the town centre in New Plymouth, a place called West Town at the Star Gymnasium. So that's on 2 Copper Street. And
we got a few photos for the show.
Oh yeah, wicked cool.
If you want me to do, I can file it up for you as you're talking about it. I'll file it up and show you.
Yeah, cool. So we did it last year, and we had 1,500 people come to the event, and I think we had just over 100 tables. And this year we're pushing it up to 120 tables this year, because we still had space for more tables. So
that's insane.
It's just one of those. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like this has been one of the things that it's a community event for the family. It's a really good vibe, and we've had great feedback from all the people that have visited, and it's because New Plymouth's off the track as well. Like it's not a place that you kind of go through. Like you have to physically come to New Plymouth and Taranaki.
Yeah. We should have shown them. For people who don't know much about New Zealand, so It's on the outskirts. Where would you say? Like, it is
on the
really
west
out of the
coast.
way, eh? West
Yeah,
Coast.
on the west coast
Yeah.
of the North Island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the beautiful mountain there. Got all the great beaches. The people here are all lovely as well, and yeah, it's a beautiful place to live. But yeah, I guess it's just you've just got to ask the question sometimes, and if you don't ask someone if they want to come as a vendor, then you'll never know. And it's been a bit like that. You always get a few pushbacks from people because they're from Auckland or from Wellington, but the ones that have come, it's been incredible, really, the response. And it's kind of as it each year goes on, it's getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, we're pretty keen to keep it moving.
Yeah, that's nice, mate. And this year, what time and what date is it held?
Yeah, so this year it's on the Saturday, the 30th of November.
Nice.
And it's at the Star Gymnasium, and it's also you've also got the Spotswood Rugby Club, so they're kind of side by side. So in the picture you can see the main hall, and then you've got those doors that you go through. On the left side there's the rugby club as well. So we've got both of those buildings, and that's what's allowed us to kind of bump it up to 120 tables.
Yeah, I mean, this year I'm going to be there filming it, but I'll be filming it not for my channel. I'll be filming it for this channel alone. So there'll be the first toy fair for the Barracks Podcast.
Nice. Yeah.
So you'll be checking that out as well, and hopefully we'll get in the people for your event and also for the channel as well at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
So it'll be a win-win.
Yeah, totally.
North Island is not great. Sorry, I love seeing other countries fair. Yeah, so do I. So do I love. I watched a guy called Toy Poloi and a few guys in the States, and I was fascinated with the amount of toy fairs they went to. And when I started being a YouTuber, I think the first toy fair I heard of was the Wanganui one, which for me is only about 45 minutes away. And then from there, I think that's why I met you. I met you before I became a YouTuber. So then the following year, I decided, no, I'm going to be a tuber, and I did it properly. I contact all the events holders and ask them permission if I can film. And sure enough, but they all say the same thing, try and get there an hour early. So you can basically interview each stall holder to see if it's all right to film them. Because you don't want to sort of like film away, and then someone stops you midway and saying like, "Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this at all." It's out of respect for other people.
Oh, totally, yeah, and they definitely appreciate it too. I think it's kind of we try and get the vendors in. I think we open the doors at 6 o'clock for the guys to set up, and then we like them to be ready by 9:30ish, and maybe a bit earlier so they can kind of go around, meet the other kind of vendors, and the idea is that they can make contacts with each other as well, and it's a kind of information sharing, and that's another good part of the events that go on as well. But actually one, it's real
sorry,
good,
I want to say it's almost like toys are bringing New Zealand together.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I was shocked how many from last year to this year, how many people are showing up. Like the one in Lower Hutt needed 2 halls. I mean,
this year, yeah.
This year, yeah. Last year was 1 hall. That was big. And everyone's just turning up and that's amazing how many people are out there.
Yeah,
it's still the toys and G.I. Joes and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's not only this channel is not only just about G.I. Joe where it is, but there's a few Transformers and other bits and pieces in this event too. And believe it or not, I'm going to be looking, hopefully at this toy event tour fair, there'll be some Lego pieces that I'll be acquiring to do a few repairs.
Nice. Yeah, we've got we literally, I guess with our event as well, we try to cater for as many people as possible. So it's not targeted as at just one kind of genre in the collectibles.
No,
So
and
I've
they
actually got
can't
a
be.
list. Nah, so the more people that we can cater to and kind of target, that's what also brings in the numbers as well. So I mean, we've got
Yeah.
a mixture. You kind of got like action figures, gaming, comics, vintage and retro,
Yeah,
toys, trading cards, Funko, kind of die cast, sports and arts and like coins
Yeah.
and stamps. There's so much out there, and
so much out there. Yeah, most definitely.
what
And it's also
we
promoting other business as well,
oh yeah,
which is what I
yeah.
love about the toy fair. It promotes other businesses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of we quite like getting the ones that have the ones that have like just started up as well, the kind of ones that are breaking into the scene as like kind of businesses, and kind of showcasing what they've got and kind of putting them out there on the market for people to kind of see what they've got for sale, or their kind of collections that they've got. So yeah, it's great.
yeah. That's most definitely, mate. Supporting the little people. I mean, we're all here together. I don't know if you actually watch some of my things, but I'm sort of like, I've got a slogan I got this from a guy from the States, and he says we're all one G.I. Joe family, and I just went, oh mate, I'm going to take that and roll with it. So I call it a hashtag G.I. Joe family. But once again, I can also put down hashtag toy family.
Yeah. Just
Brandon,
family.
I mean,
Toy enthusiasts.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Toy enthusiasts, because there's people out there that just want to collect anything, and they're just into bring back good memories when you're younger. But none of that is just it's a hobby. It's toy enthusiasts. Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to
100%,
lie to you. Like, yesterday, I put up like the first 3 episodes of Transformers back in the 80s, bro.
Oh, okay.
In the morning. I don't know what possessed me to do it. And here's my girls, which are 7 and 5. We sat there, just like Saturday morning cartoons and watching Transformers.
That's
love it.
okay.
Yeah, it's great. I'm the same with my boy. He we kind of show him the stuff that we used to watch as kids, and some of it he might not like, but some of it he's like, oh, this is real cool. I mean, he's 5, so he loves the whole collecting and toys, and it's great to share with the family. So it's cool.
Yeah. My girls got an absolute respect out of my collection. Like, I did my collection room possibly a couple of years ago. So what I did is basically just put on. I took all my collection out for a day, and I just put on a plywood wall and shelves. And my girls were fine. They did not even touch it. They didn't look at it. They know to respect it. They know that this is Dad's. I mean, I'm there. They're my babies, but they know that this is my baby.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my nephews. Hell no, I would not trust my nephews at all.
Yeah.
They will literally ruined it.
Yeah. My girl and her niece has their kids. I won't trust with my stuff now. They'll come in.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing I'm going to be looking at this toy fair because I've got a few repairs because I got given, and once again, over the weekend, I got given another big box of toys. So I'm going to be looking at trying to repair Grimlock over here. He's got a busted up hand.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to try and repair that. And even though I'm a G.I. Joe guy, I've always loved Grimlock, so I'm keeping him.
Yeah. It looks so
he's a cool Transformer.
Yeah. Talk about like people giving stuff. Has anyone actually given stuff to you?
You mean like at the events and stuff, or in general?
Yeah, like trades or whatever like that.
Trying to think. Don't think so. I mean, but at the events and stuff, like as far as like vendor to vendor kind of things, they'll do like a good price, or if it's a collector kind of thing, but yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that I've got or found, you know, it's from these types of events or going to like op shops, charity shops, on Marketplace, Trade Me. You know, it's all been bought local. I haven't kind of dipped my toe into eBay yet. It looks a bit scary with all the postage fees and stuff. So yeah, kind of enjoyed that.
It's expensive. You think you can get a good deal, you click, and you go postage.
What?
You're like, nah, sorry.
Yeah, I picked up Snake Eyes version 1.5 and the Stinger driver. I picked them up real cheap as, but it was the freight sending from the US to here, and then a lot of people didn't believe me. I literally had to email this guy twice and said, look, I'm being legit. I've got cash here. I mean, I got my money to dosh to you. I'm not bullshitting you, mate. I'm a true out collector. That was long before I did the channel, so now I've got a channel. Probably people will just jump at the chance to deal with me now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love the hunt, actually. Talk about that, Lilith. Yeah, it's fun finding stuff in the wild. Yeah, I must admit, I really enjoyed the hunt, even though it's bloody expensive. When I say that, it's like the fuel to go there, and then you tell yourself that you got a budget, but you always go over the budget.
Yeah. There's always a lot of driving involved in New Zealand.
Yeah.
What
we got there? Question for Sam.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, mate, I was going to ask that question too. Great question. Great question.
Yeah. Cheers, Lameko. Hey, I mean, I've over the years it's kind of changed, I guess, as you know, I guess with I don't want to say all collectors, but I mean, like you guys obviously into GI Joes and stuff, but for myself, it's kind of changed over the years, but now it would be kind of 80s 90s toys, and that was kind of the toys that I was kind of raised and born up on. So you know, it's you've got your kind of, I guess the main lines would be kind of Transformers, He-Man, and then you know I've got a collection of GI Joes as well. But it kind of varies, you know. I mean, at the moment, I've been going hard on Transformers. It's probably one line that I'm always looking out for on Trade Me, or if anything locally comes up on Marketplace. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. But then, you know, once you've got the kind of figures and things that you want, it's kind of, you know, what next? You know, what's the other thing? And I think my goal as a collector is, you know, obviously you can't have everything, but it'd be great to have like one piece of all the kind of different toy lines that are out there, you know, just kind of
like the Holy Grail, sort of. You want one piece of each like a Holy Grail or something?
No, not necessarily Holy Grails. Doesn't have to be like the Holy Grail of each toy line, you know. It's just something to represent it in the collection, you know. So, yeah. Well,
I've got a couple of in the last, not last, in one of the live streams I was unboxing. I got given a huge box of toys, and I was thanking a lot of people, which sort of prompted me to thank a lot of people, because I don't ask to bring me people to donate these toys. And I'm not going to say no, but I just want to say thank you very much. Like, there's a guy that we're going to have next month, Carson, and mate, he is probably one of my biggest supporters. Right? And there's another guy, Mecca. I'm not going to say their full names out of respect. They are all there to basically just, I will say, like, how much do you want for it? No, mate, it's yours. And they often say, I love seeing what you're doing on the channel. So if I'm giving them joy, you know, that half an hour or 45 minutes or an hour they're watching, and it's almost like you go to the movies and it's a great movie, so you end up going back again, watching it, and you're happy. That's the joy. Almost like, as I said, like your events, like the toy events, I find that gives me joy. Even if I walk out with nothing, I'm just beaming. Like, Yeah.
Totally agree with you. It's
Oh, sorry, bro.
that's one thing. It's kind of it's all the smiles and everyone's happy at the events. You know, there's no dramas, no one's arguing, and it's kind of I guess it's it is a really great vibe, you know. And like you say, if you don't buy anything, you still have had a great time. You can see everyone else having a good time, you know. So
just catch it back. Little on the start of the show, he said why Sam stated what got him started, and where he lives there wasn't a toy fair, so he just talked to his wife, and the rundown is that they decided to go for it, didn't you?
Yeah, literally, it was the conversation on a car ride home, and we were just like, why not do our own one? You know, just kind of figure it out as we go along. So
it's right. Great to get your step up.
Yeah. You just get so much, you know, stuff that you don't see on Trade Me or anything else. You go to these places and you know, last time this year we went, I got so Star Wars stuff that, like, when I was looking, it was 3 boxes. I was like, I'd be there all day, but you don't see that on Trade Me. You don't see them. They don't see them making deals like get 2 for such price. And you get these deals, you get to talk to them, and you get to know the people. So the events are great.
What I love about it, if you've got a silver tongue, sorry, bro. What I love about it, if you've got a silver tongue and you're a people person like myself, you can barter.
Yeah. Geez, This fella here. This fella here goes, oh, well, look at it, man. Oh, it's got a short wheel here. It's got a thing here. But no, I mean, this guy here, I follow behind him, and I'm just like, I'm going to get this deal, just do what he said.
Little just took the words right. Little just here just took the words right out of my mouth. Like, basically, I respect. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, it's I mean, I think the only stressful part of it is the day itself, and I mean, there's a lot of with all our vendors. I just run a messenger group, and we've got them all in the same group. So if I need to let them know something or contact, you know, that everyone's on the same page, and you know, it's a good way for them to communicate and connect with each other. But I guess it's just the day itself is just making sure that it runs smoothly, and once the doors open, it's all just that's it, you know, just fingers and toes crossed, and let's go. It's kind of, you know,
just a quick question for you, mate.
You know?
Just a quick question for you, mate. Is there like a New Zealand Toy Fair Facebook page at all?
Because half the
events, I don't even know they happen until someone on my Facebook group say something, and it's like,
so I'll give a shout out.
Facebook you guys got.
Yeah,
but that's an idea you guys do. Help each other out, you know. Start a Facebook sort of chat room. Not chat room, but page. Yes, Ken was here.
Yeah.
So there is a page, and shout out to Jeremy at Arkham Comics in Auckland.
Yeah.
He does. So he's got his own comic shop up in Auckland there. He's actually got an event on Labour weekend coming up, like a mini con. But he's got like a community notice board that he posts up every week, and of all the events that are going on around New Zealand. So every week he updates it, and he's a real nice guy as well. I've met him. I think I've only.
Would you able to send me the link of that, mate, after this?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet, mate.
I'll
cheers.
Because he's a great guy. So he's quite well known in the kind of comic circle, collectors and stuff. But he's always putting up dates for the events that are going on, like North and South Island. So
that's one of my ultimate goals, is to go up north, like Auckland. I know that there's a retro event up in Auckland.
So that's shout out to Errol for that. He runs the event up there. He's the same age as myself, actually. He does a great job with that event. You know, it's the retro event, so you know you're looking at kind of retro collectibles. But the other thing he does is which is I find incredible, is all the other stuff that he adds to the event. So there's all this gaming going on. He gets kind of movie cars in. He had like the DeLorean from Time Machine.
Nice.
It's Back to the Future. Sorry. And then I can't remember what the other cars were, but there's so much going on, and I've got to get my ass up to there one day. So
same here.
He's the week before us, so he's on the 23rd, I think he does his, and another guy called Craig, he does an event in the South Island. So we've got a group for us, for the kind of event organizers, and we do chat to each other and stuff, which is cool. Kind of share ideas, and it's great to see. So
awesome. We're going to be interviewing Kelly, which I've known for a while, and she started a YouTube channel about a year after I did, and I sort of helped her out a bit. But she goes to the retro events, so we're going to be talking to her next month, bro.
Awesome,
she's probably a little bit nervous, and I'm doing live streams even now. You're always nervous as hell. Like, you don't know for me it's the internet gods. Please work. Or if guests decided not to show up, I should let that go. I should let that one go.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I knew that you were keen to do this, mate. Easy as, and I could tell by the way that you're communicating to us. I knew it was like sweet.
Communication is key.
Yeah.
I think
I was going to quickly get what I've got. I don't want to remove myself. Stop cam. There we go. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I've got to get what I grabbed yesterday.
Okay, you go and grab what you got to get, and go and grab it. Yeah, no, you're doing this sort of podcast. Yeah, it's great to see you on. Sam, as Campbell said, he talks about you. I think I met you in the Lower Hutt one. He briefly said that over there. I don't know if you turned up, but I can't remember. He talks a lot about. He talks a lot about about these sort of events. He introduced me to it last year. And he said, "Bro, you live in Lower Hutt?" And I said, "Yeah, I live in Lower Hutt." And he goes, "Come, check it out." And I do night shift off, or I have a quick sleep, get up and go to it. And I was thinking it was going to be small, something like that, but I was shocked how big it was, and it's getting bigger and bigger. I would love to come to Taranaki, but as I said, a night shift and all that, I just don't have the time to drive up, and drive back down.
Who knows, bro? Once we get this new house, if it ever happens, you can possibly crash the night, and we both travel up there the same day.
I reckon that'd be a great idea if both of us go up there.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly show you what I scored yesterday. So the box is shitloads, and it's got a lot of McDonald's toys, which I don't know much about, and apparently I can sell them, but I don't know how much they're worth.
Interesting.
So I've got a few of these figures here. They're not exactly G.I. Joe, but I would pull them apart and use them for customs. That looks like a bit like me with no glasses.
Hey, bro, I think you're right. It's a bit bright.
Oh, shit.
Because we're finding it. I was finding it quite hard to see.
How about that? Actually, how's it?
Better?
Better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you do that, bro? Yeah. So looks a bit like me, well, without glasses. But the thing and also there's a He-Man character here. He's got like multiple eyes. Cyclops. He needs a bit of work done to him, and I really want to sort of like painting him up and see what happens. But the thing I'm chuffed about is I've got myself another.
Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty rare. That'd be good for your 12-inch. You're going to put on there.
I've already got one for Clutch, so I'm going to do this possibly like a desert sand color and do a Clutch version 2, maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It needs a good clean.
Or cover girl, you get one.
Cover girl. Yeah, if I can get a 12-inch.
How you going to do that?
Put them down there. So
Yeah,
that was one of the things that was given. But yeah, the McDonald's toys. Do you know much about McDonald's toys, Sam?
I try and stay away from McDonald's toys. If I'm being completely honest, I've got a few bits, but yeah, there's probably. I mean,
also got these pieces too. Sorry, these are 3D printed. I think they were going to try and make a chess seat out of them.
oh no,
I like a cheese steak. Yes,
Yeah, there's only 5 of them, but man, they look super cool.
Yeah, make a good chess set out of those.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Is that Action Man or G.I. Joe Jeep? That's the Action Man Jeep. Just like my other one.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the Action Man one.
Gee, how's this light like that?
Yeah.
While I'm playing around with the light. Is that all right? That's fine, eh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry. When I'm doing I'm doing this on my workstation, and so when I'm doing my live streaming, so when I'm doing my repairs, I need as much light as possible. But if I want to do the live stream, it's too much light.
Yeah, it's too much. Hey, look what we got in the house.
We have got Frostbite G.I. Joe Repo.
G'day, mate. Yeah.
Hey, bro. I was just showing off a few 3D printing chess seats that someone's made up and has given me these. So I thought they were pretty cool. I'll be back in a moment, dude.
Gonna be back. He's gonna be back in a minute. No, well, pretty awesome, mate. And that's something in going to those sort of fairs and toys fairs and that, you pick up like those sort of Action Man stuff. But no, this guy here, Campbell, he goes there, finds them, and especially the Action Man figures in 12-inch, and he changes them. So
yeah, he's got a keen eye. Awesome. Very talented, eh?
Oh yeah. Well, everyone looks at me like, "Oh yeah, you like your brother?" And I go, "Nah." I mean, mine's is more comical next to him, but no, he's been doing it since he was pretty much 10 to 9 years old, been repairing Joes.
Yeah,
just knows how to fix them up.
Because I sent him 4 G.I. Joes the other week, and he cleaned them up. They look amazing. Stoked.
Here's one of them. So this guy here had 2 issues. Let's put the rifle down. So he had a broken crutch. He had 3 issues. Had a rusty screw, broken crutch, and the gold bandolier was basically busted. And also the aerial on the backpack was basically gone. I didn't realize that, so I used a brad nail to fix that up. And then I'll show the iron grinner there. So this had a couple of issues. They had the loose knees, so I'll repair that. And also the gold, once again, that gold is popping. I mean, I should have used that gold years ago.
It looks so good, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I've got something here. I've got something coming your way, bro.
Yeah, I know. I pointed it out to you. So it's
I was watching it, but I was busy. I was at work when you did it, and I looked at my phone while I was busy doing it for a client, and then all of a sudden the email came up saying, you got the chance not to buy it for 20 but for $18. And the chap I bought it from, he was like, "Oh, you can go, and there's a guy I know you can get 2 fix, Campbell." And I went, "Oh, hey, is that right?" I said, "I think I know the fella." And he goes, "Do you know the fella?" He's my brother. He goes, "Oh, he does the thing." And he clicked on who I was. But no, that was mean. Good deal. Just got no Kate. Got a broken tooth, so it seems he's a dentist. Hi. Yeah, no, that was my. I was happy getting that today. That was something that's coming your way, bro. Next time I see you, next time I'm Pumps North, which quite often I like to go up, I'll come and drop it off to you.
Oh well, I'm thinking about going down to Wellington because I've got a guy there that's got a few Action Man stuff that I've got a custom to make, bro. So we could basically cross paths.
Yeah, it's coming. Have a cup of coffee. You never know. I'll show you some stuff around computer room.
Just another quick question. You don't need to answer Sam, but you said stuff in the 80s. So roughly, how old are you, mate? You don't need to.
So,
You don't need to be.
No, I don't mind sharing. So I'm 35. So I was born in 1988.
Oh, you lucky bugger. Here's me in my 50s.
Oh, it's just a number, though, mate. That's all it is. It's how young you feel inside. You know, that's how I see it.
Sometimes I feel like 102 lately.
Out in the open world.
And then but it's the toy fairs that make me feel young, bro. It's the toy fairs that make me feel young again.
Yeah. It does. Out in the world, I'm 47. In here, I'm 17. So that's how I recognise myself. If everyone I recognise myself in here.
Yeah,
just a number. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's right. Do you have more? Yes, he does. You do. You said you got a.
Yeah. So we've got I've got some more Star Wars for you, mate.
Star Wars.
Yeah, we've picked up some of the newer vendors that we've got. Like I was chatting to Campbell about it before the live show started. So every so often we get vendors drop out, if they're like private seller, or if like we had one guy, he moved to the Isle of Wight, and he did a lot of 80s, 90s toys. So that's a gap that I personally want to fill as well, because I think one of the I love getting feedback from the people that come to the event as well. So it's kind of if we can get what the people want, obviously that brings them in. But it's trying to find those vendors can be quite tricky sometimes. So there is a bit of searching, and we get contacted at Taranaki Collectibles, like, we've got this kind of stuff that we want to bring. But we are quite picky about who kind of jumps on board with us. It's kind of, we don't just want any old crap, and we want it a decent standard as well. So we do have new vendors this year. So we've bumped it up to 120 tables compared to 104 or 5 we had last year. But overall, we've got 50 different vendors this year. So that tells you the variety of things that we're going to have on the day. So yeah, if you haven't been to one of our events before, I strongly suggest you come down and
my first time this year, mate.
Yeah, mate, you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Just a quick question: you said you don't need any old, but what about like Barbies or Paw Patrol or anything like that? Yes or no?
If it's kind of old school Barbies, I'm down for that. Probably not the newer stuff. And then as far as like Paw Patrol, nah, not
right.
I mean, I guess there's actually a conversation I had with my wife, because my boy, he he's 5, so he's had Paw Patrol stuff, and we're definitely going to keep hold of it. I think a bit of a long shot, but 20-30 years time, like, these are the toys that kids are playing with now.
They will, mate. So, they will pick up. And you're going to hate what I'm going to do next year.
What's that?
I'm going to be using there's a Paw Patrol vehicle which will be perfect G.I. Joe custom. So I'm on the hunt for that at a cheap price.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's the Dino one that's got the motorized.
Okay.
It's got a pretty powerful motor, mate. I've seen it do some stuff from other YouTubers. And I said to the girls, "Dad's going to get that." Yeah, Dad. No, for me, Dad's going to get it for himself.
I mean,
hey, Zazel's in the house, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Johnny's in the house too. And Johnny.
Hey, spread the love, bro. Spread the love on this new channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, please do. Please do.
And this great guy too, Sam. And if you all the New Zealanders who are watching this, check out the Taranaki Collectibles. Once again, bro, put that side shirt on, bro.
All right, put it on for you guys. Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah.
You guys get away.
But yeah, I can't wait, mate. I was meant to turn up last year, but family emergencies. So this year, nah, I'm doing it. I've got to do it.
Yeah,
I have to do it.
And we actually just hit 1,000 followers on our page the other week as well. So I was pretty stoked with that. It's kind of like that was like a milestone for us, you know.
That's almost like 1,000 subscribers. Even I don't have that.
Oh, mate, you'll get there, mate. No, I've got no worries about that.
Yeah. You right there, horse?
Yeah.
You just had a few beers. How's your holiday, Sazel? Sazel was one of the guys in Aussies, and he's a good guy, like absolutely one of the best. And yeah. Just do it. There he goes. Just do it, Kiwi.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Yeah,
so that's the street name, eh? Can you zoom that in, bro?
Yeah, I can go back to it. No.
Yeah, can you? Sweet.
I can't quite. I'll zoom in for you like this. Yes. There you go.
Sweet. Yeah. The next one, can you zoom in for us?
Yeah. Where's my mouse? Sorry about this, guys. Is that the one you want?
Yeah, that's one. Can you zoom in on that, please?
All right, zooming. Yeah.
Is that as far as you can go, horse?
Yeah.
There you go.
As far as I can go.
You got also you saying got raffles and cosplay as well and giveaways. So what's the giveaways?
Yeah. So giveaways are like vouchers or prizes that we get given from local businesses. So we kind of just hand them out on the day randomly. Just
that's nice.
You know, I'm always walking around. Cosplay is probably one thing that we need to work on because I mean you look at Armageddon and I think even the retro event up in Auckland, they get a good turnout for the cosplay. But we might have had maybe 20 people turn up and cosplay, but it's something that I would love people to kind of do on the day. You know, just adds to the feel, and you know, people love seeing those dressed up and that, and obviously the people that do the cosplay enjoy it too. So we give out prizes for the best dressed of cosplay.
Actually,
on the day.
we had something similar up in Upper Hutt not right long ago. I was planning to go in Chewbacca, and I had all my outfit ready to go as Chewbacca, and I ended up I was on holiday, 2 weeks holiday. I was ready to go to it. I was looking forward to go to it, and I got sick. So yeah, that was the Upper Hutt one.
Was that the geek one? Was it?
Yes. I was looking forward to that one, and I got sick.
Can you pause that, bro? Where that red door is? The red door.
So go be a back one.
I see a red door.
Yeah. So is that the entrance? Is it? That's one of the entrances.
It is, mate. Yeah. So you've got 2 Copper Street, and so 2 Copper Street is in Westtown, and then you've also got there's like a bar, and then there's a florist, and there's like a road that goes down. So it's actually in that picture. If you go to the right of the actual gymnasium, that's where Yarrow Stadium is. It's where the Taranaki Bowls play.
Down here? You talking about down here?
Yeah, so that's the gymnasium in there. Yeah. But further behind it is Yarrow Stadium. So
man, if I was going to dress up, I'll dress up as Scoop. Thank you, Little. Don't hit that like button. Thank you so much. And subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yep. And this is the hallway?
Yep. Yeah, so that's the gymnasium. We don't have any photos of the rugby club, but that's where most of the tables will be. I think we can get like 100 in there, and then we have like 20 plus in the other one. But we've also
can you zoom on that, bro?
No, I cannot zoom on that, bro.
Aren't you? That's all right, mate.
There is that's the vendors kind of setting up. So that's
huge.
It's massive.
So on the day, I didn't have any time really to get any kind of videos or photos. I was quite busy, kind of running around.
Understandable.
doing bits and pieces, So, it's I'm hoping this year that I'll be able to get more footage, or the likes of yourself, and Lam Echo as well. He came down last year and did a video for us. That was great to meet him as well.
That was a great video too. So you got to subscribe to Lam Echo 1. He does a lot of events too, and there's a couple I need to catch up with Lam Echo 1. So it's in my playlist, mate. So when I'm doing the dishes, I'll get into them.
Yeah, we actually awesome to actually go to. I think Taranaki is awesome because it's halfway for fun and halfway for me. We all can actually perhaps next year put it on pencil in the calendar and meet up with Lam. Yeah,
That'd be promo.
Definitely.
Yeah,
we always try and go for the last weekend of November, because there's heaps of events going on around this time in Taranaki. So there's like the NZ Tattoo Festival, there's like the Stratford AMP show, there's markets galore. It's a busy time of year. So we're just trying to find that sweet spot, where I think last year there was 4 or 5 other events on the same day. So we pushed it forward a week, and kind of taken a bit of a gamble as well, just to see if it will kind of increase numbers. So I mean, all door sales, so it's $5 cash entry to come in per person, and kids 5 and under are free. And all the door sales, we've got 4 charities that we donate the door sales to. So we've got 2 animal ones that we've added this year. So there's the Faulty Cat Fund and the Taranaki Animal Protection Trust, and then we've got Flourish Taranaki and Hope Walk. So Flourish, they do kind of community work for parents, like new parents with their kids and that. And Hope Walk, they are the suicide awareness and prevention kind of charity. So
that's a good cause, mate.
It's a great cause.
That's a bloody good cause.
So I think, like with these events, like we talk about smiling faces and happy people, and that's, we feel like it fits with what we're trying to do. So, if we can help people by do that, so the more people that turn up, the better for them as well. So, yeah.
Tell what,
we're gonna sorry, bro.
Tell what, Campbell and I, we might have to talk to you about getting a spot on there, a table. And we set up a live put our podcast on, trying to get more people and watching.
You still want to do that, bro?
Yeah.
Have it up the gate.
I want to do that. I want to go there. I'll get the internet stuff all sussed out. I can be done by I'm a tech boy, and we could get people coming in, and we can actually sit there and interview people as B. You can come on and Sam, promote. I love when I'm hearing about this.
It's I'm all for it. Like if we had you two on a table, kind of doing a running commentary of the event.
Yeah, that's what I'm
kind of meeting different collectors and other YouTubers and stuff. I think it would be awesome. So I'm down.
With me, I do Cobras, I do Star Wars, wrestling. On my channel, I do multiple things.
Yeah, because how we started, like being kids. So there's 3 brothers. We said this before. So we had a go at G.I. Joe. I think I took it and ran with it. Eldest brother had Transformers. He loved that, and he still does. He's got a lot of Transformers. Like he's got basically, it's a 3-bedroom home. He sort of lives with our mum because of a mental disability. It is what it is. But he's taking care of the 2nd bedroom like a 2nd lounge, and it's almost like his toy room. And my brother here was into Star Wars, but we've had them all, and also wrestling. Yeah, we love the wrestling as well.
We both share of buying the same sort of toys, but one was more passionate for the other one. Like Campbell, his G.I. Joes. I had my Cobras. Brent was Transformers. We dabbled and we had some. We collected with him, but not as hardcore as him. And me was Star Wars. I was hardcore Star Wars collector.
I just realised, bro. I just sent a link to of the podcast to Mum.
Oh, okay. Have you done it?
Yeah, I've just done it. I just realised that there's no Mum here. We're all family here, mate. We're family.
There could be something think spawn dress up. That's quite clever.
Yep.
I could always go with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah. So would there be much wrestling stuff there as well, mate? I mean,
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that because we've got so there's a new vendor that we've added this year. They're a local outfit, Card Crazy, and there's a guy who's good mates with them. He actually messaged the other day. He's actually got wrestling memorabilia that he wants to bring. So like signed stuff.
wow.
So
Oh, that's
yeah,
insane.
that's another side of things too that we're trying to get. I know a few of the vendors already have, and they will bring kind of like signed memorabilia.
Yeah.
If it's like horror or kind of TV, movie, film, but also the wrestling thing as well. There'll be trading cards of wrestling, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But also figures, and literally it's again because we've got so many different vendors. It's such a variety, and like I said, we definitely cater to as many people as possible. So there will.
Where we were living in Flaxmere, we had a guy who went over to Canada to become one of the rugby coaches. He actually went to the funeral of Owen Hart, and he said you wouldn't believe it, mate. It was like packed out. He got one of the eulogy. So I've still got that somewhere, mate, somewhere in the attic at home.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but we've got a whole heap of wrestling cards. Also X-Men cards. Another thing with this box, this guy had folders of X-Men and Marvel cards. I don't think he realized how much they were worth. I looked at them and went, yep, I'm keeping them.
Yeah, well, there's a big time when both, actually it was mainly Ken, we've decided to be business partners. He collected stuff. I did a wee bit of stuff, but he mainly collected it, and we just took it like whatever. Went for a few conventions, and I was saying, "Oh, we'll give you 100 and something, 100 is 200 for one card." And my brother looked at me like, because back then I was pretty powerful. I was doing my best physique muscles, and my brother looked at me and goes, "I'm paying you to be the bodyguard." And no bull, I had suitcase. Because in the suitcase it was easily $5,000-$10,000 worth of cards.
Yeah, I collected the cards like I was going out of fashion, bro. I mean, I didn't have a family, so I was into the nostalgia. Anything that was sort of got me going. I think it was our trying to keep our youth, and so when the X-Men cards came out and the Marvel,
what we got here?
It's Ronnie.
Sorry,
mate. Sorry, late to the party. Hey, so was I last night, mate. I stayed up, but then I fell asleep on the couch to watch your show with Casey and Eric from the podcast from the pit. So it was great. But Sam. So, can you want to show us your collection room, mate? Because I've been eyeing it up.
Yeah, for sure. All
right.
More than happy to, should we say? I'll just turn my camera around. I think I can turn it around. Just give me a second.
Yeah, you go for a gold, mate.
So if I go,
you doing this on the phone, are you?
Yeah, on my phone.
That's how I first started.
So if I go facing back, here we go. So then I can see what I'm doing then as well at the same time.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So I'll give you
posters.
Oh my god.
So this is all these are comics on the wardrobe. So I'll start here, eh?
Yeah, why not?
Use the light. I'll
That's
go
right,
as slowly as possible. Kind of work around. Got I've actually got these G.I. Joe kind of sheets down here.
Oh, the sheets, the pamphlets, the catalogs. Yeah.
Catalogs come out.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love it, eh? It's all good. Kind of bit of Master of the Universe, the poster for all your figures.
Yeah.
And some Transformers.
That's great.
These posters. Yeah, got to pick these posters up for $3 from the op shop. And we've got 20 of them.
Oh, I had to show that one up, bro.
Yeah, of course you do.
I'm that sexy.
Wow, that's insane, mate. Well, what's that
Yeah,
down
good.
there? Is that like a giant Venom down there?
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah,
Like,
it's a plastic one. His you can move his tongue, so it swaps side to side.
She's good for the ladies, buddy.
Yeah,
I bet the girls love that.
So you got the Master of the Universe up here.
That's come back in a big way now, eh, Motu?
Yeah. There's Classifieds I was talking to you about earlier. They're up there.
Yep. Yeah, I see them.
Bit of Marvel. That's the two. You've got the Jack-o'-lantern and the Spider Armor. They're new, but the Carnage one, that's like a vintage one, I guess you'd call it now.
Was that based on the TV cartoon series? Those toys,
I think so.
up there, the Spider-Man. Yeah, they're cool. Cool.
There's a Marvel, and then I've got the Batman shelf. This one's pretty cool.
Oh wow!
Everything.
Actually, that reminds me. I was when the Batman movies came out with Martin Keaton. I'd collected some few Batmans. Oh, is that Captain Power? No, Captain. Is it
Captain Planet?
Captain Planet, bro.
Captain Planet. That's it. That's it.
So
remember, you made an upgrade version of Captain Planet.
Yes, I made an upgrade version of that fella. Made him look better.
Fuck, it looked better. Oh, shut us.
Oh, the artwork I did. I used to draw comics.
So my wife, she loves Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All that.
Bit of that mixture of kind of all sorts in here.
There's the McDonald's toys you talked about.
Yeah, then we got kind of Polly Pockets, Glow Friends, Strawberry Shortcake. My Little Pony.
I should try and get my girlfriend. She loves that stuff.
Then we move on to Thunderbirds. So you got the Tracy Islands.
Oh, nice. Is that the modern day Thunderbirds? It is too.
Yeah,
cool.
So this one's modern. This one's the older version.
Oh wow!
And then we go on to kind of I moved my Transformers into a cabinet, so this is like a mixture kind of shelf at the moment.
What is it? Is that Jurassic Park or Dino Riders?
Dino Riders. Yeah.
Oh mate, if Phil was watching this, he would love that.
A bit of small soldiers. You got some Zoids. Got Mordak, I think he's called. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Star Wars.
You got some Star Wars and Batman there.
This is my Joe's. So this is where the ones
nice.
I'm gonna go. A few bits and pieces.
Yeah. No, it was my pleasure, mate. I mean,
yeah, it's great.
Even though it was a deal, but yeah, it was my pleasure. And also discovering new ways of cleaning those screws. That's great.
So
I never knew that.
Got the turtle layer. It's like kind of a mixture on here. Got this guy Mighty Max. You might have heard of those.
Yep.
They're kind of like the boys on pockets. It's got some skeleton warriors.
Is that Ronimus? Oh, I mean Hot Rod. Sorry.
No, that's totally different toy line. That one. Is
what is that?
Yeah.
It's not strange. It's not racer.
It's pretty cool though.
It's pretty cool looking though.
Yeah.
Street Sharks. Sorry, that's loud.
Yeah. These are I picked these up recently. I had the Orca for a while.
Yeah.
But the other four, I got a great deal. My wife actually found them on Trade Me for a real good deal. So we got those.
Now the Orca cracks me up, mate. What were they thinking with that big, huge tongue?
Oh, they do have big tongues.
Yeah, we got the Transformer cabinet. So
that's insane.
This cabinet, cool.
Condor car. Right, that's a carrot.
Yeah, Transformers.
Yeah. So this cabinet I picked up from the Sally's for $25. It's an absolute
score.
Bargain. Yeah,
I'm through with
it. Excellent. Salvation Army is excellent to get stuff.
Hey, it's Astro Train.
Then we've got the Ninja Turtles blimp.
There you go, Johnny.
From the
Oh, that's
I got that
sick,
from the
mate.
toy fair last year. He's they've just got the back pegs here broken, but they've got the nukes on all the other ones there. So yeah, I actually got that from the collectibles fair in here at Taranaki one last year.
Yep.
From a vendor, and that was like I had to grab it. I think it's real lucky. My wife, she knows what I like, so yeah, she picked it up for me without me knowing, and then I got that for my birthday, which was like a month later. So shout out to wifey.
That's awesome, bro. That's great.
Yeah, there's a couple of figures hanging here.
Yeah.
Got the aliens, Thundercats.
Thundercats. Yeah, that's cool.
This is another Tracy Island. It actually folds up into a pod, and then you push a
Oh,
button.
that
and
Yeah, like
it's
the
a
micro
mechanism
machine.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, it pops open.
Yeah.
I got the Predators, and then a bit of Star Wars, and then yeah, keeps going. Godzilla. This
What's that house
Playhouse.
from?
It's a Fisher
Is it
Price one.
Yeah.
From the 90s or something. I got it for $20 with a load of figures. So
Yeah.
it works quite well to set things on. Some more Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's out the gate.
You got Monsters in My Pocket. These figures
Yeah.
here at the front. They're another line that are pretty sweet. And then just a mixture on this one, really.
Yeah.
Bit of Casper, bit of X-Men, Toy Biz. I forget what these guys are called. Silver something. There we go. Got some Smurfs. Gems, crystals. Lord of the Rings.
They are now worth a lot of money now, Smurfs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it depends which ones you've got, but yeah. For sure.
I see some G.I. Joes over there too.
Yeah, some wrestling cards there. Cool.
Oh, Bob the Brain Heenan.
Yep. Marbles is another thing that my wife collects.
Yep.
Marbles. Oh, Christ.
Batman down there.
Got a lot of Batmans there. Yeah.
So if you haven't seen the Witcher TV series, watch it. Great.
Yeah, I will.
I love it. I watch it. It's a shame that they finished it.
Yeah, well, they got the new actor coming in, eh?
And apparently they stopped.
That's good.
And, well, no, they're doing it, then they stopped. Because
I hear that the actor Henry Cavill or something, they're looking at doing him for Highlander.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was talking to the guy who did Roland Rothbuck, the guy in Vikings, the guy, I'm so bad of names. I was talking to him in person at
that's insane.
Yeah, and he was saying that he was doing it.
So the Funkos get that big too. They get quite massive.
Yeah. So these ones up here, I forget what size they are, like 10-inch, I think.
Oh, they come out huge. I got a huge I got a huge Ewok one.
Get one of these for these. So there's a black light. They actually like glow.
Oh
wow, that's cool.
These are all blacklight Funkos. I know the true hard-out collectors probably hate Funko Pops, but I actually love the blacklight ones. Quite cool.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I would turn all the lights off and show you in the full kind of light. But yeah. And yeah, this is just a mixture of some figures and stuff. Yeah, it is a Spitfire model, I think. There's a couple on here.
That's pretty cool.
Some more kind of figures. And then the last one. So yeah, I picked these airplane models up from a seller in Stratford, which is just outside of New Plymouth. And they were actually going to chuck them in the bin. And I was like, no, I'll take them. So yeah. But some Cabbage Patch, some Snuggle Bums. They're pretty crack up. A bit of Lego.
Yeah, Lego.
Yeah, this is our big cool float for the event this year. And yeah, that's pretty much the room. I'll go back to the camera. Bear with me.
No worries, mate. No, that
That's
was
pretty
me.
cool, mate. That's insane.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, that's pretty cool, mate.
Yeah, it's a great place to kind of come and chill, and I spend quite a lot of time with my boy in here as well. So
Yep.
he, again, you talked about your kids kind of respecting the toys and collectibles. He's exactly the same. He's a great kid anyway, but he's awesome, eh? He knows to be gentle with certain ones, and kind of like we definitely play with everything in here, like, but I'll be there sat next to him and kind of teach him about it, and like, we know Transformers, how they transform, and kind of what
that's
to look
cool,
for,
man.
you know. Yeah, so it's definitely like a family thing that we love to do. So yeah.
No, that's cool. Like I think how my girls learned is that I was in the room with them and I said, "Oh, you can play with that one. I don't care what happens." And they, the oldest, decided to go for the one that was really expensive. I didn't lose my shit. I played pretty close. I was, oh no, I'll have that, thank you. And then I just sat down and talked to her and saying like, this costs Daddy a lot of money, and you can only touch what Daddy can tell you to touch. And you can just look at this and admire it. But yeah, she's really cool. She wants to get in with my videos, but out of respect for the wife, and also I'm not really comfortable having kids on the video, so I just say to her, you can be the voice at some of the Yo-Joes. But because how I filmed lately, and I film when the kids are in bed, she hasn't said it lately, so she's been hounding me to do the final Yo-Jo at the end of my videos. So I know I'll pre-record it. I could actually do that, to be honest. I know
she's
a smart cookie, man. She's a smart cookie. She'll know. That wasn't me, Dad. I wasn't there.
Oh.
They know exactly.
Yeah, we're at friend enough. We were at the school market fair yesterday, and they had pocket money to burn. And unlike us, we'll go around like surveillance and sweet as. Unfortunately, the girls are like, they blow their money within the first 5 minutes. So then it was like, here, I've got my money, there you go.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that, because with my boy, if we go to markets and stuff, he's probably the opposite. He'll go scope round with me, or we'll grab look at everything first, and then we'll go back and be like, oh, actually, this is what I want the most, So he did that down in Wanganui. He walked around. I think that's when I bumped into you. I was with him.
Yeah, you did, mate. Took a few shots.
We went back to the table that they had a Ninja Turtles truck and some figures, and he was like, "This is what I want to get, Dad." I was like, "Yeah, cool, let's do it." So he pulled the trigger, and he's got them in his bedroom still. So I actually gave him some of my the vintage Ninja Turtle double ups that I had. So he's got them on his shelves all kind of nicely and stuff. So yeah, it's great.
That's cool, bro.
Love it.
Yeah. I've made some customs of my family. So when I say my family, I made them of like my wife first, and then when we had our daughters, then I found out what their personality were. So my oldest daughter loves helicopters, and she makes a huge mess out of her bedroom. So I called her name Tornado. It's like a tornado in her room. The youngest, she's been like a speed demon. So, but she loves cheetahs. So I think I called her Wild Streak or Fuss. I've got it somewhere written down because I'm terrible. I can come up with a very good figure, and I can come up with code names, but then I don't know if it's because I've got older or it's the amount of concussions I've had, and it's
all that information you got in your head, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is that too. It's funny. That's another thing I was going to talk to you about too. Like organizing these toy fairs. Do you like stay up at night? Like you got this new information in your head and you just have trouble going to sleep, or the day before?
I guess I've always been like I've played a lot of like football or soccer growing up, and had the been very lucky to play at like a high standard. So dealing with pressure is something that I've kind of thrive on, I guess.
Yep.
Whether it's work or, just day-to-day things. When not to say like when the going gets tough, you just keep going, but like you definitely step it up again. And I've always been really lucky I've always been able to sleep pretty good. I think last year I was go to bed at 10 and it took me like an hour to get to sleep, but
I've been sort of diagnosed as like I think my brother's probably the same too, like a overthinker. Yeah. So you get a scenario and then you overthink it, and then you overplan or you overthink different scenarios, what to do or totally, what to say to people. Yeah.
I guess I totally agree with you. Like I've had some I don't want to say too much, but just in like personal life, a lot going on, and you do get the odd occasion where your brain's racing, and I think it's just human nature. Everyone deals with it differently, and
it is.
A good way to deal with it is these events and meeting the likes of yourself, and the collectible side of things. It takes your mind off it too. So it's a win-win.
I learned the hard way that if my mind's racing 100 miles per hour, it's better to put my phone down and just go to sleep. Where unfortunately last week I didn't do that. I researched into something which got me into researching a lot more, which therefore my brain was going, doo, and I went to bed and my brain was going, dee, and I was like, go to sleep, mate. And it ended up being like, just probably got an hour and a half sleep, because I realized I then wake myself up like, hey, I'm asleep. Why did you wake up? Go back to sleep. And you realize you only got like an hour and a half and you've got work. So, I mean, I'm kind of used to running on empty, but I know it's not good for my health, and especially with the brain, forgetting shit.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names, so that's why I came up with a solution of calling people horse. Like I call my brother, "You're right there, horse." There's no disrespect. It's just the way it is.
I was growing up.
If you call you horse, it's a good thing.
Yeah, some people are good with names and some aren't. It's I don't know. It's kind of thing like I can remember who played a movie like 30 years ago, but I can't remember someone's name that I met yesterday until you got to make a connection, So I'm working on that personally too. Yeah. So you're not alone, mate. It's all good.
I think funny for me, like before my truck accident that left me with major brain damage, I used to be just out there, going out there. I used to be a social person, but now I get anxiety. So look, like here, this is my area, my box, my safe zone. If I got to meet you, Sam, next time in public, you won't even know. Is this the guy who's on podcast? He's such a clown there. Here, and I get anxiety around big crowds. And thanks to my brother here, he really got me back. My confidence of going around a big crowd, doing stuff like that. And none of that. I'm an artistic guy. I do logos. I do stuff like this. And he's pushed me in towards doing it. Other people found out I do logos. Now I'm flat out busy. But for me, no, I do night shift for that reason. I don't sleep that night. It's impossible for me. So
I'm gonna say, bro, like I know that what you like with crowds, and I didn't expect that when we went to Wellington Toy Fair in July, May or July, something like that. See my brain, boom. But you did really well, bro. You did really well. It was jam packed. Like we were there early, and by the time the doors were open, like we could hardly breathe.
Couldn't hardly move around. But I've come out of my shell heaps.
Yeah.
But this is why I think next year we'll do a table and all that. That will be helping. Yeah. I reckon it'll be green airs to help to promote toys. But doing this here, even my girlfriend noticed that. I used to can't remember how many medication is in my hand. I took my medication, boom. So I took it. I was that bad. I was like, she had to watch me. Now I'm like, yeah, I've done it. I've done this. I've done that.
Diorama
So
makes
it's all thanks to my bro here getting me out of the doing this night. I used to work at night by myself, go home, sleep all day, don't go out. And since I've done this, that's why I really got in touch with what you said about the mental health.
That's the same, bro. Toys are bring us back all together.
Because after my truck accident, I was suicidal. Because it wasn't because I was depressed, because my brain got damaged, so I couldn't control what I was doing. So next minute, I'm like, ooh, and they're like, dude, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
But no,
it's all good, bro. It's as I said, like the toys are bringing us all back together again.
Yeah.
I can't believe it actually. Like I would love to check out somewhere up north. I'll probably look at trying if I can see the timetables for this down south. It'd be a good excuse to take the family on holiday and check out the toy fair there.
Well, my girlfriend and I just bought a van for the dogs and for traveling, so I can travel in it and sleep in the back of it now.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
The Cobra.
That reminds me too. Sam, what toy fairs do you visit? I know you. I know I saw you at the Wanganui one.
Yeah, so I think the Wanganui we go there as vendors. So as much as I collect, there's always stuff that I'm kind of keen to move on, so I can buy more stuff. Which, just kind of the cycle. But we went to. They actually had a toy event up in Tauranga last year. So a guy he's a vendor for us, Symbiote Collectibles, shout out Ross. He did a toy fair up in Tauranga last year, and he didn't get a chance to do it again this year. But that's probably one thing. I mean, with my work, I do shift work as well, so I know with the nights and stuff, I'm probably more of a night person myself. But it does make it hard to kind of plan around it.
Perfect.
So I've worked a lot of night shifts or just shifts in general, with the work I do. So just the Wanganui one really. But the plan is we're going to be. I've actually just got a new job, so we're going to be.
Oh, well done, mate.
Moving to Taupo eventually. So we're still going to do the Taranaki collectibles. That's like a staple. We'll do that every year.
That's a fair bit of travel, mate.
Not to 3 hours.
3 hours is pretty good, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, how? I need to look at putting a New Zealand map on my second screen.
No, it's not that far.
No, it's not that far at all.
It's about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Yeah, you just go around. You go around, you connect up to the Wairau area, and then go up and Bobby the Uncle.
So it's very central. It's the centre of the North Island, So
I remember I was a truck driver. I know the whole North Island.
So
Lameka once said I met Sam in Taranaki.
Tauranga.
Sorry. I knew that. I get the two confused. Yeah, Tauranga. And I met Lam at the Wanganui. So as I said, like we're getting a community here or a family.
Yeah. So we might.
Must do my own private show with Lam. Talk about Star Wars.
You go for it, bro. Talk about Star Wars.
Might do the 1980s G.I. Joes. Might do 1980s Star Wars.
Do it, man. Do it. I want to see that happen. All right, I reckon we're doing quite well here. So we're going to end this pretty soon. But once again, please check out all the people in New Zealand, in the Upper North Island, or even the South Island. Please check out the Taranaki Collectibles at 30th of November. What time again, mate? 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock till 4 o'clock. But if you want, there's a big but. But we do early entry, but the only way to win it is by entering our competitions that we do to win an early VIP pass. So they get to come in at 9:30, so they get the whole place to themselves. That's we don't do early. So
That's cool, man.
I was on holiday too. Nemo.
Yeah, when I arrive, mate, I'll give you a message and I'll just start filming. Yeah,
yeah, please do, mate. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cool.
So 10 o'clock, that's cool. I know what time to leave, and I'll just keep going till my battery dies on my phone. Which,
yeah,
I didn't realize by using my phone a lot for film, I'm going to need an upgrade because my batteries are dying.
Go and get yourself a bank battery.
Power bank.
Yeah.
I'm borrowing my wife's, and she doesn't know it.
Oh, does she know now? Put her watch us and say, you go to bed tonight and you're like, what? She's angry at you. What?
Don't worry, she doesn't know about the new podcast, bro. So I can get away with blue murder.
Ooh.
For now.
Oh, for now. Maybe she does know. She'll click on pretty quickly, actually.
I'm sure
She's a smart woman.
Attention.
Right. So yeah. So definitely check this out. I'm going to be there. Sam's going to be there definitely because he's running the show.
Yeah, come and say hi. I'm always down for
definitely.
a chat. So.
Yeah, mate. Thank you, Lida, for saying good show.
You never know. You might just see me. Now I've got a van. You might just see me. I might have to take a sneaky night off and find somewhere in Taranaki to stay with my van, my Cobra Pit mobile.
But I was going to do that. I was going to do that the night before. I was going to drive up there straight after work and basically sleep on the ute. But then when I found out the new times, which is 10 o'clock, because you used to start earlier, open earlier.
No, it's always been 10 o'clock. Or the past 2 years have been 10 o'clock. So
I'll say I'll pick you up, bro, and see the van, but you snore.
Yes, I know. We all do. So yeah, definitely check out Sam. I want to thank you once again, Sam, for coming on. That has been brilliant, and also showing us your collection and sharing about your your passion about your toy fair, and also the fact that what it takes to run the show, because it's something I want to get involved in. Hawke's Bay. I want to get Hawke's Bay where my brother and I used to live. They don't have their own toy fair. They say they used to, but we want to get one up and running, which would be, I reckon, for what I heard, that people said that if it's there, they'll definitely go. So I'm just going to get someone to organise, with my mum's help, sort of like what venue can we use.
That's a key thing, is finding a venue. So it's the place we use.
You got a choice of Napier or Hastings, so there's plenty there. It's just trying to get the connections to how to get hold of the people who run the events. The whole
communication is the key, my friend. Communication is the key.
Yeah.
100%. So, my man, have you got an outro for this, buddy?
I don't have an outro, but I will play our intro to say goodbye to everyone. But I will be making an outro. But I'll play the intro, then we'll call it good night. So, good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thanks once again, Sam.
Cheers, thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe to these fellas,
Oh,
cheers, bro.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
All good.